So you can tap into people's imaginations. You can tap into drawing people in. There's no have to impose our value on them. Oh, well, you need Jesus. And I don't tell you what you need. You know, there's so much stuff when you start talking about religion and spirituality, that books that you could lay on the table. He could be sitting there one day and see a book on the table. Books are ways to draw kids in. My foster mother did it to me. I ain't like her too much, but she always had books. And when I was on punishment, I had nothing else to do. Go to that library and find a book.
But now we're just after him. We keep giving him a little more things to do and this and that. He's cooking for my daughter. He's looking up things. And we went to Washington on a trip one day. He investigates everything. He investigated why all the statues were pointed the way they were, the different things on the top of the building. So as we went, everybody on the bus, he was explaining it to us.
Great.
Very bright, but I just think these young people now, they fall into a little despair or something.
The road to life is not a straight path, you know, and he may decide to go back later. I ended up getting a PhD later on after failing. I was trying to find myself. And when you don't have parents, you do all kinds of stuff. You lie to yourself, you do all kinds of things, but until you grow up, and he has a good support. He has his grandmother. And he has that support, and he's finding his way, you know. And you should validate every step of the way when he's researching things and trying to find information. Listen, give him that ear, and encourage him to continue to do that, because he could have been out here shooting somebody. All it takes is somebody to listen, and to validate. Listening and validating and living by example is a good thing. That's the best thing. That's all we got. I can't give you no money.
No,
I can't change the world, but I can try to find a way to build a legacy.
So I'm really very proud of him, because when he was younger, he wanted to get a doctorate. My daughter said, I'm going to do it. He said, no, you wait, let me get mine first. I said, well, you know, baby boy, I may be dead by the time you get that doctorate. He said, no, I'll bring you back, because my thesis will be on how to revive old people.
I'm gonna leave this with you. James Baldwin is one of my favorite people I like to read. I think you should try to get some books of James Baldwin and things, and some of the videos on YouTube. You don't even have to buy the book. Just watch some of his videos and share them with your son, or talk a discussion about them. But one drop of water in a still pond, it reverberates out. We're having this discussion is a good thing. It's reverberating. Hopefully, we can get some ideas out of the next time we meet to try to come up with some strategies. But it always starts with the personal system, the individual system, because I'm a believer in systems theory. The individual system is how that one drop is how it goes out. If you start with self, learning to, and I gave you some tools, validate people. I validate people all the time, and it changes people's lives. Trust me when I tell you. It's going to make Germantown a great place by validating people. I validate people in the newspaper. When they write a comment or response, I validate their feelings and then tell them to continue to keep reading. So validate, validate, validate. That's what people are walking around in this Germantown, not feeling important, not feeling validated, because everything has been taken from them. And part and parcel because of them, their parents being passive. Let's not be passive anymore. Let's walk and live every day as if we have something to give.